opinions on a podcast with Junior and Mase.
And we're here with opinions on. I'm Junior.
I'm Mase.
Yeah, and we're still talking about this thing called Halloweenish.
Yeah, we're going to go about this all month, I think.
Yeah, pretty much.
You
I wanted to
can.
start it off.
One of my favorite holidays, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine too. Because we
Nice.
get to dress up. But I was going to say,
Okay.
I do. I dress up.
I like the
think I'm going to
spooky
be.
stuff.
I think
I
I'm
don't
going to
know.
be a shark.
I got the inflatable dinosaur costume this year.
When we go trick or treating together, I'm a shark. You're a dinosaur.
Yeah.
I wonder what the other guy's going to be.
I don't know.
Oh,
We'll see. I'm sure he's going to be like McDaniels. He's going to be McDaniels. I saw him today. He had Miami outfit on, like the blue shirt, white shorts, and he had square frame glasses. I'm like, dude, what are you doing here?
well, the fins dropped 70,
Oh.
so I'm assuming.
That's why.
I mean,
I
he
don't-
can wear whatever he wants right now.
Yeah, well,
The scariest thing is that Zach Wilson is my quarterback.
that's pretty scary. Besides having Daniel Jones as a quarterback, that's pretty scary too.
He's like 34th in the league
Yeah.
in most categories.
There's
There's 32 teams.
Trevor Simeon's going to save your team now.
Well, one thing I wanted to say, I'm going to read a quote here,
Okay.
that if my wife ever said to me, she's either playing a prank. No, she's definitely playing a prank
Okay.
if she said this to me.
Okay.
The only thing better than having you as a husband is our children having you as their dad.
So sweet. She said that to you?
No, I wish.
Okay. Yeah.
But if she did,
Yeah.
it'd be so scary.
You
I'd
know
be
what?
like, what'd I do?
If life wasn't so busy, she probably would. Just know that she probably feels that way.
Right.
a
Dads
good
are
quote,
like
though.
the stars. You may not always see them, but guess what? They're always there.
Sure are. Get yelled at all the time.
Dad, a son's first hero, a daughter's first love.
Oh, that's sweet.
Dads are the most ordinary men turned by love into heroes, adventurers, storytellers, and singers of song.
Hey,
Hey, that's a you.
That
That's
is
Mase.
me.
Mase wrapped
It's a
up
good
as a
quote from me.
father.
there you go.
It's not flesh and blood, but the heart that makes us fathers and sons.
Okay.
I don't know that one.
That's
A father is someone you look up to, no matter how tall you grow.
yeah. Okay.
You don't like that one either, do
Yeah,
you?
that's all right.
Being a father is the most important role you'll ever play.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's the most terrifying role you ever played, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A father carries pictures of where his money used to be.
Yeah. Could be my fault, though, too.
Right.
You know?
I could see that.
Yeah.
I could see that one.
I
Well, those
like-
are some of the things if
I
I ever
like
heard
toys.
if I ever heard that come from my wife about me.
Yeah.
Be like she's playing a prank on me or some type
Oh,
of
this is a joke.
is it mischief
Yeah.
time?
Yeah. Was it not only because of the holiday,
Right?
also our wedding anniversary and my wife's birthday is in October.
You got a trifecta going on.
It's a crazy month, man.
Well, what about the fourth holiday?
What do you mean?
Mischief night.
Oh,
Don't you celebrate that at all?
don't even get me started, dude. Last year, our kids TP'd and threw corn on their Ama's porch, and then also went up to their Uncle Wes's barn.
And what happened to that?
Toilet paper everywhere, corn everywhere.
They have a hell of an arm to get over the barn.
No, they went inside.
What?
Yeah, we let them in, and they,
So the children broke into somebody's house.
yeah, it was great. I loved it.
They TP'd it.
That was like a moment that I was so proud of my wife for letting happen,
Really?
because I know she would. I don't think she would do mischief night. I don't think she would want our kids to do mischief night. Really,
No.
no, I don't think so.
Well, did you, as a kid, did you ever do mischief night in your
Maybe
like
she would.
hometown?
Oh yeah, I used to go out. This is when we used to carry, like, I would have a backpack, and like, you know, our parents knew what we were doing, and where I lived, you couldn't do it where I lived because every house is like 6 acres away from everybody. So I always went to the manor, and the manor is like a developmental area.
Right.
And dude, we'd be like 5 of us. Now, one kid would always be the kid that goes too far.
Right.
Way too far. So we would have soap, corn. We didn't do eggs because my pop always told me that ruins the paint on cars. So I kept the eggs out of it.
Right.
We didn't do that. But we did the soaping. We would soap everybody's windows. Write something stupid on it, like, I don't know, I'm gay or something, something like that. And, dude, I remember the one time there was like 5 of us and, we were throwing toilet paper through the trees and all that kind of stuff. And, lights would come on, we'd start running. And, my one buddy, Brandon, I won't mention his last name.
Don't.
But he took his soap bar and he threw it at the house.
Through a window.
And broke the window.
Right.
Yeah, broke the window. We took off. We get down to like a cross intersection, 4-way.
Right.
And we're in the middle, dude. I got this backpack full of corn. I didn't have anything else left, just corn. And cops stopped. And they had their lights on.
Locals?
They're like, stay there. And Brandon took off.
See ya.
And I'm like, dude, you can't run. Like,
oh, no, he's running. He's sprinting.
So they came up to us and they're like, what do you guys have? And we showed them like our corn and stuff. They're like, all right, go back to your parents. Blah, blah, blah. We didn't get in trouble or anything like that. But I found out that kid slashed like a bunch of tires that night.
What?
And also, dude, he put Dawn dish soap in somebody's pool filter. And the whole thing filled up with foam, like soap foam. And then he took their pool furniture and threw it in their pool.
Nice.
Well, what ended up happening is it ripped their liner and caused like a bunch of damage.
Oh my God.
So the local PD caught on to this and who it was, and that kid, he ratted.
On you guys?
On all of us. Said we were all there. I was not there when he did that.
Oh my gosh.
So my mom was friends with a guy that was on the police department at the time, and we stopped at the local Quick Check. And he's like, I need to bring Mason in for questioning. And then I heard it from my mom.
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Blah, blah, blah. So, I ended up going to the police station, dude. They took me in the back room. They're like, what happened? Who threw the chairs? Asked me all this stuff. And I'm like, dude, I didn't rat on anybody. I was with a couple of my friends. We were throwing corn and like toilet paper. So I don't even know.
And that's it.
I don't even know this kid. I didn't know. I was like,
I don't know this boy that ran.
I don't know anything, man. They're like, well, there's going to be fines and penalties. I said, not for me, because I didn't do anything.
Right.
And that kid ended up paying like fines and stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So they figured it out, the time frame of you guys doing your little mischief.
Yeah. So then my mischief nights after that was very low key, just because of that was kind of crazy, And that was like, we were like 13.
Oh my gosh.
So that kind of ruined a lot of
How long did you guys do it for, mischief night wise? Was that your last one?
No, because we did a lot more just with like easier group of people. And we would like soap, all the windows of like our parents' cars and the neighbors and stuff like that. And it was just like a fun thing. Like there's nothing better than throwing a handful of corn up in the air as high as you can and hearing it hit the porch. And then the lights come on. You're like, oh, fuck, scatter. Everybody just starts running.
Scatter, guys. Everybody just run.
We didn't break pumpkins either because I thought that was kind of messed up.
I never did any of that. The worst mischief night I did have was the time me and my brother decided to, and another buddy, decided to paintball some kids.
That's hardcore.
Just walking down the street.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, we used red paint.
Oh.
Red paintballs.
Nice.
So,
did you freeze them?
No, we didn't freeze them. We wanted them to explode to think they were shot.
That. Yeah, I always heard about that. And I'm like, that's kind of rough.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I mean, even getting hit by a paintball to begin with is pretty brutal.
Oh, it sucks. Yeah.
But I got a car and I was driving my car and I had, a couple buddies hanging out the window. I'm pretty sure this is like, what's that time frame for when you doing a crime or like
premeditated?
No, dude. Like the time restrictions, like it's past the time,
past curfew.
Right. I mean, like
11 o'clock.
No, I'm talking like you commit a crime, right? You never get caught.
Okay.
But you later disclose something that could.
Oh, right.
Bring you back up. Incriminate yourself.
Okay. Yeah.
I think the time's passed.
Oh, it's way past.
Yeah. I'm 82 years old. So, I mean, this was in the mid 40s.
I think it's like 20 years. So you're probably good.
Yeah, I think I'm golden. So like we were driving down in front of the
old man.
cemetery, in front of the cemetery, right?
Yeah.
And we lit up a group of people.
Oh.
Lit them up, brother. Lit them up. And we kept going. So it turns out that one of the kids decided to call the cops because he thought he was shot.
Oh, okay.
So we hid in the basement.
What a baby.
Of this house. The cops were shining the flashlights down there because they knew who it was.
Yeah.
Right? They had a name. They knew us in town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we were hiding down there. This buddy's sister ended up saying they're not there, they're not there, they're not there.
Yeah.
I took off. The cops left for a little bit. My brother went one way. The buddy went one way. I went in my car and I was going to this place in Warren County.
Different town.
You
got to go different town.
Got to go different town. Yeah. So I'm heading up the hill. A cop pulls me over. Cop pulls me over. I'm driving a Mercury Cougar V8, oil spilling all over that engine. So that baby is smoking nice.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Guy walks up there. He's like, I need to check your car for paintballs. And I was like, what?
What are you talking about?
It's 11:30 at night. Like, I'm just driving, brother. Like, paintballs. What's going on? He looks in the front. My car is smoking so goddamn bad. He's like, where are you heading? I said, right up there, around to the right, blah, 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 all that kind of thing. He's like, you get there right now. I think your car is going to explode.
Oh, wow.
So I drove.
You got out of that.
I drove into some random person's driveway and I just waited.
Oh, what a move.
I waited. He never checked the trunk.
Wow.
Because I had
paintballs.
I had the guns, the paintball guns back
you
there.
Had it all.
I had everything back there.
That's pretty ballsy to drive.
I was supposed to stay with a buddy that night, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going up there. I think I was like 17 years old.
Was there something in White that you wanted to go for?
Yeah, my buddy was up there.
So you just want to go to a different place?
Yeah, I wanted to get out of that place.
Get out of Dodge.
Oh,
yeah.
God, yeah. Because, dude, first off, if I've never really played hide or seek that well. I was never good at it.
Yeah.
Never good at manhunt.
I can see that.
I was always found because I can't stay still. I can't shut up.
Yeah.
So like when they're shining those lights in the basement, brother.
Yeah. I'm a lampshade in the corner of the room, bro.
Oh, you don't
You ain't
move.
finding me.
You don't budge.
I'm not saying anything.
You're like that weird like kid that can be silent for fucking 2 days straight, not say a word, not ask for water.
If I
take a pee break.
If I was allowed to be let loose, I'd fucking scare everybody, dude. Oh yeah, for sure.
I'd be a gremlin.
I know so many there's no way. I don't make a sound, dude. I'm telling you, I literally walk into my own bedroom and my wife's like, "Oh, Jesus, you scared me." And I'm like, I said good night.
Where'd you come from? all I said was good night.
I can walk silently.
I can walk silently. Well, also trick-or-treating in my town was always a fiasco.
Okay.
Like always.
Did you ever stick to the plan of trick-or-treating?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, when I was with my parents, I did.
Yeah.
Because they told me the roads to go on.
Yeah.
And times have changed, man. Mischief night, think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't get away with that stuff with Ring doorbell. They'd have you on camera.
Yeah. Well, you wear a mask. I'm telling you, dude. I would still do it if I was young.
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh.
I would totally still do it.
They have lights that just light up all over the place.
Yeah, I'd have 50-pound bags of corn all over my garage, dude, right now. Everybody be sweeping the corn off in the morning.
So, like, even with trick-or-treating, you didn't
Maybe I'll do it this year.
You didn't have to worry about those psychos. You know what I mean? They always warned you, though, about the razor blades in the candy. Remember that?
What? I want to know. How many times did that actually happen? Because
I don't know.
That was like your parents had to check your candy when you came home, make sure there's no pins, needles, nails. I'm like, who would put this in my candy?
I always thought about it too. I always thought it was a ruse like the parents would use.
Yeah.
To kind of scope out the candy and see what they want. Yes.
They would steal it.
See what they want to take.
Definitely a ploy.
So like if you had those Reese's Pieces, right? Or those Kit Kats.
Yeah, what are you going to put what can you even put in that?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, that's why when I go back to my candy, I had like raisins and pretzels.
Right.
I'm like, where's the candy?
Well, this is what I want to know. How do they say that? It's got a wrapper on it.
Right.
So how did you get a freaking razor blade in my Twix bar?
Some psychos, man. They unwrap that and then wrap it back up.
How do you wrap it back up? What do you mean? What do you glue it shut?
The manufacturers. And then you
can't see, like, a razor blade's pretty big. Like, you can't see that coming out of your candy.
Why is this Rice Krispie treat so flat?
Total ploy to get all the good candy. I'm definitely going to use it.
That's right.
Yeah.
All I had was Sun-Made raisins.
Yeah, but now you got to worry about the other shit.
GHB.
Yeah, whatever they're putting.
Day rape.
Here's Flintstone candies. And you're like, well, they
Sounds
don't even
gross.
make those anymore. That's definitely ecstasy. You know?
What's this Volkswagen tab for?
Yeah, why does this thing smell
This
like?
isn't a Smartie. Why is this Smartie
like-
making me feel this way?
don't
Why
know.
am I losing spinal fluid?
That's a candy that's going to disappear now.
Why do I feel great in the shower?
Yeah, what's going on, man? All I did was eat some Twix,
Some
you know?
Smarties.
And now I'm like, woo.
Also, too, like some of those edibles, man, that look like candy.
Yeah,
Those are Dangeroso.
they are. Yeah.
Mace, you're giving
Edibles,
me such a
I
good
can't.
idea. You're giving me such a good idea. Kids, when my kids get back from trick or treating, I'm gonna look for edibles. I'm gonna make sure there's no edibles in there.
All right. Here's the thing.
What?
Where you're trick or treating at?
Yeah.
Like, and I always thought about this too with the razor blades and all that stuff. These are my neighbors.
Yes.
I've known them forever, dude. There's no way they're, oh yeah, little Mason's coming over here, that bastard. I'm going to throw a nail on his fucking,
Yeah, his candy.
his crunch bar.
You know who I hated running through my backyard all these years? That Mace kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw-
I don't know. I felt like a nice kid. Oh,
You know what he
you
needs?
know why?
60 Tic Tac or thumbtacks in his.
Yeah, because I threw corn on his porch the night before.
That's right.
That's why.
This little guy TP'd my house.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I always thought that was a little sketchy too.
Well, when we used to hand out candy, this is one of our ploys that we had. I used to invite a buddy over. We used to drink some blackberry brandy.
Okay.
And we had this coffin.
Why did everybody at that time drink blackberry brandy? It's
I don't know,
awful.
bro. It's
awful.
gross. It tastes like cough syrup.
Tell you what, though, a couple shots when you're sick,
Boom.
not bad.
Warms you up.
Not bad.
Well, he would hide in this coffin, half liquored up. And
Okay.
and we had that. We would put out a bowl of candy. Please take one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, oh,
so,
yeah. Yeah.
again, before Ring doorbell, all that kind of stuff.
Dump the whole bowl.
These poor kids, they dump a whole bowl in there. And this guy would shoot up, be like, "Hey, motherfuckers,
Oh, man.
put that candy back!" He's not even dressed up. He's
That's
in
great.
human clothes, like regular
That's great.
clothing, like
Wow.
Abercrombie and Fitch type of deal.
Oh, my gosh.
And these kids would be like, "Ah." It was one of the greatest things ever. And I would be around we had a VHS camera back then, and I used
Yeah.
to record everything.
See, like, where we live now, like, I beg for a kid to dump the whole bowl. Like, please take it all. Like, anytime I get a trick-or-treater, because we don't get a lot.
Could you get 16 kids?
Well, even when I was like a kid, like my mom would always have a bowl of candy, but dude, nobody would ever come to our house. Maybe one set of kids, and she would just be like, "Hey guys, just take it all.
Right.
This is it.
Right.
And, lights coming off as soon as you guys leave because
Yeah.
you're the only other kids on the road."
We used to give a lot of candy out.
I bet.
My
You
parents
guys were in the area for it.
Yeah, we were. I mean, it was prime time, so like my parents would always give it out. But then I would always tell my mom, like, "How many Iron Mans are you going to give candy out to?"
Right.
It gets old. How many witches?
Well, what are you gonna say?
This is the 25th witch.
I've
Nah, I've seen
you.
this.
I've seen you before,
I've seen this one. Please,
young
please.
child.
Young child, go to the side.
You can't do that.
A rabbit?
Yeah.
Are you coming with a rabbit right now? Get out of here.
Well, what I always laugh at is like the older people were like, "What are you gonna do? A trick or a treat?"
Oh yes.
I'm like, "What?
You're going to trick me? You're going to treat?
Like I don't know. I just wore this costume and I knocked
Yeah.
on your door. Like, just give me candy, dude.
Trick or treat? Smell my feet.
I'm not
Give
there.
me something
What do you
good
want me
to
to do?
eat.
Do a backflip? I can't
Yeah.
even. I can't do that.
What
I'm
were
wearing
you
this
dressed
huge.
up as?
I'm wearing this huge costume right now.
What were you
Like, what
dressed up as a kid most of the time?
Michael Myers.
Yep.
Probably a vampire a couple times. The Scream guy, the Scream mask,
I forgot. We have such an
Ghostface or
age
whatever
difference.
it was. Leatherface once. Jason mask. I was an Eminem.
What color?
Blue.
That's a good one.
Yep.
That's one of the newer colors.
That's
actually.
really about all I remember.
I was a prisoner.
Okay.
I was one of those jailbirds, like the
What age?
8.
Okay, I would do the prisoner thing like Halloween at a bar when you're 21.
No, I was a prisoner as a kid.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. My mom used to make the costumes. I was like the my brother was like the Cowardly Lion one time, and I was an elephant.
Yeah.
I was a punk rocker a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. You would spike up your hair.
You know what? I did that.
Jean jacket, brother.
Greaser. That's what I did.
Were you a Soch or greaser?
No, greaser.
Always a greaser.
I had a cigarette pack
Yeah,
on my
rolled up
sleeve.
in your sleeves.
Mm-hmm. Slicked hair. I grew my hair out that year. Yep.
I think I also was Kermit the Frog.
Okay.
One of those plastic. Remember those plastic masks used to hurt
They
you?
sucked.
Oh, they were so horrible. And like you wear the plastic, like it was pretty like a poncho.
Yeah.
Like a warm plastic. You'd be like sweating. You're like, this is gross.
Yeah.
I feel awful.
We were so into the mask at Party City that like we begged our mom like, please let us get one of these cool masks that are sitting up here.
Please, mama.
And like most years it'd be like, all right, get something off the first shelf. Because as you go up
First
on the
shelf and
shelves,
out?
it was like better masks, like where it's real rubber or latex or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And it'd be like $150 or something. So I did a werewolf one time. That was pretty cool. I got a good werewolf mask.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really good one. It fit my face. I could breathe and talk.
Get out.
Yeah, it was a good one.
My dad had a clown one that was really good. He got from the Barnum and Bailey Brothers Circus.
Yeah.
He had the like orange hair. And my dad would randomly wear it throughout the year.
Yeah.
He would wear it
why
around
not?
Halloween. It would be Halloween, he's regular dad.
Yeah.
But forget it. Week going up to Halloween, he'd come in.
Smart.
He'd come in with a clown mask
You're
on. I'm
not
like,
ready.
what are you doing?
You're not ready.
You're not ready, boy.
You're not ready for this. You see that shit on Halloween, you're like, okay.
You expect it. But when your father comes home from work, heavy construction operator,
That's the shit
wearing
I
a
wanna do.
motherfucking clown
That's
mask.
the shit I want to do. There's no way I'll be able to
Have
do
you ever
that.
scared your kids though? Around Halloween.
No. They would. I don't think they would take it too well.
Me and a buddy used to work at a daycare. And around Halloween, he told this story.
Really?
We're all sitting in the playground. Yep, all sitting in the playground. I'm like, kids, circle up. Mr. Blah, blah, blah he's gonna tell you a story. And he told this story about if you bite into an apple, the wrong side of an apple, there's worms that will plant seeds in your brain.
Dude.
And they will eat through your brain.
How did you guys not get
I got in
beat up?
so much trouble. I didn't even tell the story.
Yeah. But you were there.
I was there. The parents came back to me
Oh, dude.
and said, my kid did not sleep at all because you guys told a story about worms eating brains. And I was like, oh, yeah. And there was a story I told one time to the kids that there was a man that lived on the roof of the church.
Oh, dude, you can't. Come on, dude.
I did.
You can't do that.
You can't leave. You can't leave this area.
Oh.
Lenny's up there watching us.
Oh, you named it, too.
I did name him.
Damn.
He was an eerie figure. He was taller than me.
That's crazy.
He was taller than Mr. Junior here.
That's crazy.
Oh, the kids were like,
Yeah.
what happens if we do something evil? I'm like, Lenny swoops down and he shows you what he's up there for.
Yeah.
And he never comes down.
That's nuts.
Oh my God. It was one of those Halloween things where I'm like, it's not gonna make a dent in these kids.
Yeah.
Like I'm a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah.
Yeah. My stories don't mean anything to them.
If you did
Next
that
thing you
now,
know-
if you did that now, oh my God.
I would
dude.
be sued.
You know how many emails you would get? You know what's great? So when I was a kid, my mom's boyfriend, Kev, shout out to Kev, great fan, listens all the time. Huge horror fan. Right?
Of the genre or just in general?
Everything horror.
Anything horror. Movies.
He's the one that actually,
decorations.
I think we watched the Toxic Avenger together. Like he had like the VHS and DVD and all that stuff. Brought it over. Like we would watch that late, like,
oh yeah.
he was awesome. And there was a house, because I used to all right, let me roll back a little bit. There was a cemetery, local one,
Okay.
that he would take me to. My mom would be cool with it, and we would go there, and he'd be like, oh shit, dude, did you hear that?
What was
like,
that noise?
I didn't really hear anything, but like I was like, oh my God, yeah. And like we'd freak out and run back to the truck and stuff. So like we would always do stuff like that, like around this time, And
That's cool though.
Yeah, it is cool. I had a good time doing that. And there was a house, not going to mention where,
Uh-oh.
because we definitely were not allowed to go in it. But they used it as like a fire, like a fireman's practice house. It was an abandoned house.
Yeah.
And they used it to do like fire drills and stuff. The place was furnished, all that stuff. But there was all these stories about people that got out of this place because of something. And you didn't know what it was.
Really?
Yeah. So people would, break into it. Like teenagers would party in it and stuff like that. And I remember he took me there one night. And he's like, dude, this place is haunted. And I was so into it. I think we had like a camera. We might have had like a video camera, like the old ones.
I'm telling you, those VHS babies, those big ones over your shoulder.
Dude, well, the crazy part is we get to this place and I'm like, dude, we can't get in. Like, how are we going to get in? Yeah, the door's locked.
Yeah, you don't.
All that stuff. He goes, no, dude, come over here. And there was the basement window.
Oh, you slipped your throat?
He fucking kicked it in, dude, and slipped in. I'm like, oh my God. So I go in with him. And
we're doing this.
We're in the basement. I'm like,
yeah, don't stop halfway.
I'm like, Kev, I said, this is the worst part of this place. He goes, no, I heard the top floor is.
Uh-oh.
There's a bedroom up there that's supposed to be haunted. That I heard like truck drivers driving through, sleeping here, and they got murdered. I'm like, no way. He's telling me all these stories, freaking out, dude. We get all the way up to the top, and we get in this room. There's a couch in there.
Oh my gosh!
We sit on the couch next to each other. And we are both so silent, dude. And I'm terrified. And he's like, did you hear that?
What was that noise?
And I'm like, yeah, no, dude, I did hear it. There was something moving around downstairs. And I totally heard it. And I'm not kidding. To this day, I'm not bullshitting. And I was terrified, dude. I think somebody else was doing what we were doing.
Oh, yeah?
And heard us upstairs because he got up and goes, hey! Like that, like real loud. Noise? What's going on? And you hear running downstairs. My heart is racing so bad.
Nope.
And he goes, let's go. We go downstairs. Nobody's there, but all the chairs around the table were knocked over.
Oh, no.
So this was, all right, hear me out. This is probably what happened. We were upstairs. A bunch of teenagers came in doing the same thing. We were, heard him yelling. They freaked out. They were probably all sitting around that table. Chairs fell down. When we go down there, they're gone. Probably came in the same way. So we go down to the basement, and the window was shut.
Yep. They went out?
They went out, and they closed the fucking window, dude. So we actually went out the front door.
You unlocked that shit?
But yeah, you were not allowed to go. I know it was definitely probably illegal to go in there. It's I think it was like a county-owned building,
Right.
That they did fire drills.
You sure it wasn't the fish hatchery?
No, it was in. I'll say what county it was in. Hunterdon County.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it was up there.
Yeah. And I think it was more than 20 years ago, so I probably wouldn't give him
statute of limitations. It's over, man.
It was in Holland Township.
Yeah, exactly.
It was nuts.
Mase broke into there.
Yeah,
what'd you take?
Nothing.
Other than
than a fucking heart attack, dude. Like I was like, I don't know, maybe 15.
You're like, I am out of here.
I was in high school.
Was your brother there?
He went there with another group of friends.
Okay.
Didn't come with us.
It wasn't him, was it?
No, not that I know of. Not that I know of.
Messing around. If I heard anything run down the stairs, I'm gone.
Well, first of all,
I'm gone.
Just for those kids, we're probably terrified.
Oh, I bet.
Because they came in thinking nobody's here, and then they hear somebody in that room that is supposed to be the scary room going, hey, what are you doing? Oh, and they took off, dude, because I heard stuff falling down, and my heart just started beating. I'm like, this is real? Are you fucking kidding me?
This is happening?
Yeah, I didn't want to go downstairs. I'm like, no, I want to stay up here in the creepy room. Like,
well, sometimes I get the same way. I used to babysit a house. Like a guy would go away for a while, and I would watch his house. It was in the middle of nowhere.
No kids,
no nothing.
Oh man!
And his whole house was surrounded by glass windows, looking out there.
Okay.
And I swear to you, I used to see aliens. Those big heads.
Yeah.
Ooh, you rolled your eyes. Mase rolled his eyes at me.
I thought. You know what?
I saw aliens, Mase.
Unbelievable with this. I just thought you were going to say ghosts.
I told you I don't believe in them in the previous episode, but
you believe in aliens?
I do.
Okay. All right.
They were Mase. They were looking at me. I was laying on the couch, maybe watching something inappropriate, and those little bastards stuck their heads in those windows.
Oh.
I lost my stuff. I slept in my car.
Yeah?
I slept in my car. I felt safer in my car than in the house.
That's hilarious.
I'm like, they're breaking in the back door.
What were you watching around that time?
Probably like channel 99.9999.
E.T.
E.T. That fucker scared me.
Dude, if I saw him crawling through my window, I'd be terrified.
Do you know what movie I was terrified of that I just watched the other day? Labyrinth with David Bowie.
Really?
Yeah, dude. As soon as the Goblin King, and those goblins are like, she's singing.
Oh, yeah.
And it goes under the bed.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm
my
done.
parents lied to me this entire time. There's monsters under my bed. There's actual goblins underneath my bed.
Yeah.
I was so mad. I ran upstairs.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, I played some joust on the Atari after that. I was like, I'm jousting. I'm doing this.
I feel better now.
I feel better now. But dude, it scared the living shnikes out of me.
Yeah.
Scared me.
Damn.
There was I do want to do that like ghost hunters / like paranoia activity / I do want to get one of those heat.
But if you don't believe in it, what?
Because if you go with somebody that believes in it, it makes it so much funner.
Makes it better for you.
It does. It like if I can feed into it, be like, yo, kind of like Kev.
Yeah. I actually think he believed in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, he was all about it, dude.
All right. So like
he would show me all these pictures of like orbs and all that stuff. He'd be like, dude, these are orbs.
So guess who our third is on this trek?
Oh, okay.
It's gotta be
What?
Kev.
Oh, dude. He would, in a heartbeat, he would go.
Who's holding the lantern?
Call him right now.
Me.
I could tell him.
Call him.
Yeah, you down to do some orb hunting? You'd be like, dude, I got my camera. I'm ready.
I got the camera. What is that one thing where like the electromagnetic charge? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's here.
Picks it up. Picks up the electric waves or whatever.
Yeah, the electromagnetic
Meanwhile,
waves.
it's just a house like mine with old electricity built in the walls.
Just spurting everywhere.
Spraying.
Coming out of the ceiling.
Yeah, just spraying it around.
What are some of the best treats that are given out during Halloween for you?
I love...
Because we did talk about like the candy bags. What do you look forward to seeing in your candy bag?
Now or back then?
Anytime.
Okay, back then.
Have you changed much?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Back then used to be the cookies and cream crunch bars. Love
like
the
those.
crunch bars. I like having the chocolate with the wafer in it. So Twix, or not Twix,
Kit Kat.
Kit Kat, crunch bars, always my favorite. You get one of them, housing them right away.
Oh, yeah.
I like those wax bottles that you drink the juice out of.
The root beer ones?
Yeah, or like the juice, just whatever.
Just
juice
the
is
red
in
and
it.
blue
Yeah, it didn't
and
matter.
purple.
I like those. I like the sticks that you dip in. What were they called?
Pixie sticks.
No,
Fun
it was
Dip.
like Fun Dip. Love those. Now, dude, if somebody's got like a bag of
Heroin.
Party Mix,
Oh, Party Mix. Yeah.
Party Mix is my favorite snack.
Get out.
So if somebody has that, dude,
Like the pretzels, the Doritos.
it could be Utz,
the
it could
corn
be-
chips.
It could be Munchies, it could be whatever brand, dude.
Jeez,
If they
how
get
many
in there,
times have you got a Party Mix of Munchies? Has it been a lot?
Once last year with you.
No way.
Yeah, one of the people that we treated at their trick or treated at their
I'm
house.
telling you, man. We go to College Hill
I
this
ate
year.
that before we even got home.
College Hill, bro. They give out full size everything.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Is that
It's
what
not
we're doing
kid
this
size.
year?
It's not fun size. No, we're going to do our neighborhood, but we're also going to go to College Hill.
Well, wherever we go, it's better because we don't really, we can go around a couple houses around here.
Well, I
but-
mean, too, taking the kids trick or treating sometimes backfires because you get around the corner. What do they got to do?
oh yeah,
Take a dump
yeah,
or pee or something like that.
yeah.
And it's like, oh, we got to go back home.
We got pretty lucky
Last year because we made them go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, we got to do that again.
When?
We got to do it again.
Oh, yeah, we are. I'm
Yeah.
going to dress up as a shark, like I said.
I'm bringing my inflatable dinosaur. dude.
I could be a seltzer
I
again.
just hope I can drink inside of it.
That's going to be tough. You're probably going to get like a...
Get something on the inside.
Oh, yeah.
I'll
Does
just
it
wear
zip?
the backpack with
Does
the
it
straw.
zip?
I don't know.
It must zip
I
in the
haven't
front.
tried it on yet.
I tried my shark one on. I wore it last year, and it zipped in the front, so I could put something
Yeah.
like a big old stroll. And then you put it in the stroller. Just
Yeah.
sip away.
I'm going to be testing it out on Sunday
I like...
for
Sunday?
Melody's birthday party.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I like
It's gonna be great.
the gummy worms, the gummy bears. I like the...
You like the gummy stuff? Hard candies?
Skittles.
Gummies? Okay.
I like the sugar.
sugar stuff?
Yeah, no, I'm not too chocolatey. I mean, my second born, she loves that candy corn.
Oh, yeah.
That candy corn cruncher.
Get it.
Get it.
Love it. Love Halloween.
Love Halloween when we're going to talk about it some more, and hopefully, we're we're able to explore.
Let's go.
Only with a lantern and a phone. A gasoline lantern. Or kerosene, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so you can't see much.
That's right. Next time on Opinions On, thanks for joining us.
Later.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to Opinions On with Mase and Junior. Hit that subscribe so you don't miss out.